Hi, my name is Stephen Rudman, reporting from the convention center near the Hilton, and as you can see behind me, there are people doing a lot of truck driving and all of that. Let's look at course 1, or should I say course B. A truck is trying to miss that rubber duck over there. It looks like he's just gonna miss it. They have to start way down there, and they have to back up like that once they're right there. They go straight, they do the scale practice and all of this. Then they come through here and they make their turn, and then they go down there. Then they do a front and back stop line.
It's exciting. It's interesting just to see how expert these guys are driving. I wish that everybody in the world could see this, just to see that these guys are so great.
The pre-trip inspection has to do with finding anything that could lead to an accident, like the tire's low on pressure, there's no mud flaps, something's wrong with the trailer, rock in the middle of the duals.
Roadway had a great tape this year that I got to see a couple times before. Prior to that, I like to practice repetition, doing the same things over and over again until it just becomes almost automatic for you.
Personal interview was a lot of fun. That was real easy. I was real nervous, but it went a whole lot easier than I thought it would.
I want to go in there and be prepared and be alert, and be awake, and be attentive to what they're going to ask me, and introduce myself, and be neat and look good.
Now I'm going to review what it takes for a driver, such as this driver, to win their class in Grand Champion. It takes A, you have to ace the written test. B, you have to do really well on the driving course. And C, your interview has to be great, and you have to get really good on your pre-trip.
Today, we paraded in as a company. All of us came down the sidewalk together and entered as a group, the drivers and their wives.
It's kind of something that I started a couple years, as you know, and my whole point in that thing is we work as a team every day, and when we get down here, we stick together as a team, and there's no better way to get prepared for the final competitions than to walk over as a team.
After that point, all the drivers lined up according to classification, and we were all awarded our belt buckles as state champions, and they called off the 3 finalists in each category, and I was fortunate enough to be a finalist in the 3-axle category. My first time in New Orleans, my first time at the Nationals, I'm going home with a 3rd place award. I feel fantastic.
Today was the finals. If you ran first, second, or third, you got to run again. It was a driving course. You get to rerun. And I came out on top. I went from shaking to just an all-out cold sweat. I just, they didn't call me. They called the other guy. That means I'm the winner. It's like, now I know what that Miss America feels like when they call and the first runner-up is, and you know who the winner is all of a sudden. It's more exciting than I could have ever imagined when you're driving. It's like all the people are out there. And for the first time, I actually seen the people coming down the stretch. A couple of the Roadway guys give me thumbs up, and I'm like, so I give it back. It's a side of Roadway and trucking that nobody's ever seen. Turned out to be one of the best moves of my life.
When they actually announced the final results, I was standing on the floor. Not near him, actually, but when they called the 3rd place person, I totally freaked. And then when they named the 2nd place person, well, I lost it. Everybody likes to be, acknowledged for their job, well done. Everybody likes a pat on the back, but Roadway just goes so far overboard. They're excellent. And that is really, really nice to be appreciated for something that you do really well.
These folks that participate in these type of events are really dedicated to making the highway safer and to making Roadway synonymous with safety.
Being here is kind of a culmination of a lot of work, not just staying safe all year long, but when you do some practice on the weekends and during the day when you work. to get to the state level. And once you pass that, of course, and then come down to the nationals, you pick it up a notch.
It makes you feel real good when you can compete, even if you don't do real well. You still, you know, you've done a lot to get there, and it just builds your attitude, keeps you a good positive attitude for the next year.
Not only does the company back me up, but my wife backs me up 100%, and I love her for that. And if this happens to make it, you know, on the tape or whatever, Peg, I love you and thank you very much.
Good thing is, everybody here is in the same boat. We're all, we do the same thing the normal driver does. We just decided to practice a little harder and come do more with it.
It was great to be with all the champions from Roadway, the 35 other drivers that were down here and their wives. I'd never met any of these people before, and right now we're just one big family.
Now for those that want to compete, what I offer them, if you want to feel challenged and if you want to feel involved, if you want to feel supported by the company, then answer the call. Get involved locally, work with those who've come to the Nationals, who competed in state, because you never know. Every driver out there has the potential to be a state champion. They have a potential to be a grand champion and to be first in their class.
We have a great sense of pride and teamwork when we're here together for a week. And to be part of that, to show truly what you can do and how good you are, I think is an experience of a lifetime.
Second place in the state of Washington.